Right, well, hello.
Good job.
Welcome to
I mean, I'm
my
recording
first
the
type
tomorrow,
league
so-
race video.
Can you warn it?
SRL round 11
Severe
around
thunderstorms,
Monza,
severe
second to last
thunderstorms.
race till
What's
Abu
it?
Dhabi.
Are you in Thailand?
Was sitting at like
Western, that's
P8 or
Jason's
P9 in the championship.
Is it, like,
One of the
bad?
worst seasons I've had
It's starting till
Um,
tomorrow.
by
I'm gonna have to
a
edit the
far
video and do a
margin.
voiceover and be like, sorry if you hear tornado.
I just want to say,
I'm not talking about tornado.
like I said there, there was a major
You're
tornado
fucking
outbreak that was
mad,
happening in America, and no
I
one,
mean,
I've been
I'm
obsessed
probably
with
will be
tornadoes
recording
and storm
editing
chasing and
for
stuff
this in,
since
like,
like
6 months.
2015, 16. And this outbreak was one of the worst outbreaks like in a long time, so I was kind of obsessed with
No,
it
I'm
this
probably
night
need
when it was
like
happening,
resolve or something.
when I
Just so I
was having my
can,
league race. So
because I'm going through like an actual 2 hour.
Tyler was kind of talking about it in the background, so if you kind of hear stuff about tornado warnings and watches
Yeah,
and
I know.
thunderstorms, it's just him telling
I
me
feel
what's
like
going on,
just a
because
bit
obviously I can't watch
going
it
on,
while I'm
fucking
league racing.
simple.
So just ignore him
I'm not
if
gonna
you want,
stream
or
it
you
in
can listen
case
to it, it's up
something
to you.
happens. So obviously,
But
virtual.
I didn't record Q1, I totally forgot, so
First
we're
option.
jumping right into Q2 here. I
Yeah, don't
believe
go.
I do my
As well.
first lap on used tyres from Q1, yeah I did.
Not a good idea. But, you know, we take risks.
Yeah, so I decided to just do my first Q2 lap, because I only done one lap in Q1, I just kind of warm up lap.
I hope to never be this
Um,
piece of shit. Party,
As you see me having a rant over the car again. Ever since round 1 of SRL, I've not liked this car. Yeah, I've not liked this car at all. It's not been my best car. I mean, I've said that numerous times. My confidence in this car has dropped. It was decent back when the game started. I used to like this game, and then as I like got used to other cars and like I'm much quicker than other cars. I feel a lot confident in other cars, and the AlphaTauri is probably like the
17
one car in the game that I'm least
tornadoes.
confident in, and that's my league racing car.
17
So
thunderstorm alerts, 14 tornado alerts.
as you can hear, Tyler talking about the
Around
outbreak
Indiana
again.
and Illinois.
He was just letting me know.
Iowa, sorry.
But as we are on my outlap. So yeah, Zach and Tyler were in the VC. Now normally I would have, either by myself or just Zach. I'm gonna be on
Which
definitely
one?
be concentrating. But you know what? It's my last SRL race, so I just thought, it's no. But I'm not fighting for anything. I'm just racing to race, getting the content out. But as I'm talking about the previous season, before this season.
This is a strange one.
Anyway,
Wait, how did
Special-
you teammate fuck
here we
up?
go for the first Q2 lap on used tyres.
Special marine alert in Washington.
Again, Tyler talking about the outbreak, but we just ignore that.
America's not having a good day.
Because I was meant to put before him, so I could gain time.
As I'm talking about again, my title bottle lap in tier 2. Anyway, here we go. So on the used tyres, I told them both to shut up, so they both shut up. As we're going down the main straight on the lap into turn 1. Drop it down to gear, I think 3, or no, 4, okay, interesting. Didn't realise I'd done that. Not the best into turn 1 to be honest, but we keep moving.
I can't promise you that.
I was talking to my editor Zent there, that's my TikToks, big goat. Yeah, I think he was just talking to me, not sure what. As we take down 2 turns, not too shabby so far. Now, the video is got lower FPS, and that's my fault because I didn't change the video settings in Streamlabs. So my FPS is stuck on like 30 in the video settings, so I need to change that for the next video. But again, this is my first league race video, so it's it's not going to be the best quality and things like that. But I promise I'll change it for the next race. But as I think that's fire setting at 22.1, as I'm trying to see it out of the little screen that I have here in my editing software. I believe it was a 22.1 or something, I can't remember now, I barely could see it. But as we head into the last final turn, as I scream at Zach because he didn't mute clearly. Simon set to 20.9, as we cross the line it's set to 20.2. Not the bestest lap, not gonna lie, I wasn't old. Tyres, Atlas set to 20.8 on a medium tyre compound. As I say, he's just disrespecting all of us on medium compound. I give him a little swerve to say hello, but he just says no and carries on. Anyway, here we go with the second Q2 lap on fresh tyres this time. So we're going to have fresh tyres.
Fuck you too.
Again, telling them to shut up. It's not new. Tell them to shut up all the time. But anyway, here we go with the second lap on Q2 on lovely, fresh, soft compound tyres. As we head down the main street, I think I'm running either 1-0 wings at this. I'm not sure. I don't know if I was running 0-0 wings or 1-0 wings. As we head into turn 1, not too shabby. I think it was a bit better than the previous turn on the first run on the used tyres. But I believe we're like 20,000 per second up on our time. As we head into the, I think it's turn 3 and 4. I'm not sure though, someone can correct me. Kind of fuck it up a little bit, kind of go a bit too deep. But we get through it. As we head into, I think, turn 5. Again, I'm not 100% sure on my turns, I know but I am. So if I'm getting them wrong, my bad. As we beautifully ride that apex there. Let's head down the, I think this is like the second main street under the old track bridge thing. And I bottle it. I bottle the lap.
Nice spawn.
There goes my front wing.
Just advise touchdown.
And I might have
confirmed
blocked
tornado
2 people
in
as I was
Springfield,
coming out,
Illinois.
so I think I blocked that Red Bull and then I blocked my teammate by accident, but I think it was because of the heat of the moment. I was just like, oh my god. I was like, I didn't know what to think. I was kind of just in the heat of the moment. It was going to be a decent lap, but you know, I kind of just
Did you say you
pushed it too
spun?
much. But I accidentally blocked Chazzy there.
Skill issue.
I think I was the result of him going out in Q2, which was my bad. Again, sorry Chazzy. As we head back into the pits, unfortunate. It is what it is. But here we go.
Confirmed touchdown, Illinois.
There's a bottom mode. I think this is the third run in Q2 now.
Yes, Springfield again.
We are at P6.
Shut up, children.
So I think I would get through no matter what. But you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. But here we go as we go down the main street. DRS activated. Again, telling them to shut up. Not me. Zach didn't shut up though. It's typical. Heading to turn 1 and turn 2. Drop it down to 3rd, into 4th. Kind of rode the curb there. You're not meant to do that. But you know, me being me, didn't mean to do it. As we are about 80, nearly 70,000 seconds on the delta. Down. Is what it is. Just gotta keep moving. Hopefully we can get that time back into turn 3 and 4. But as we head into turn 3 and 4. Again, kind of messed it up a little bit. See there, at the end had a big snap and that's lost us a couple attempts there. But it is what it is again, we just keep moving on. Again, not the best apex there, but you know, we got about 1/10 back on our time that we lost from the big snap of oversteer. As we head into, there's a part of this track that I always remember but then I always forget. I forgot what it's actually called, but I'm gonna call it the, you know, my bottle job part of the track where I always spin. But that was my lap really over with. I was 3 attempts down because of the snap of the oversteer. That's what resulted in the end of the lap. But I believe I made it through. Yeah, I did.
Skill issue
on the
detected.
used tyres. So I just pitted. That's what it is. We made it through Q3 anyway. I wasn't expecting to make it through Q3, but you know, retire from the session. We move on. Is what it is. Not the best Q2 session, but as long as we made it through Q3, that's all that matters.
We should have a second quali.
No, because a lot of people are on the laps.
Just an advise, severe thunderstorm warnings in Illinois and Louisiana.
Telling me about the outbreak, but you know.
Another
On
one
to
in
Q3.
Illinois.
Anyway, I believe I just go out straight away on fresh tyres. There's no need to go on the 2 used tyres now. I've got 2 fresh pair.
We have got multiple confirmed on the ground in
Now
Illinois
for
at this
Q3,
time.
so
My bad, Chazzy.
not too shabby. I was thinking of whether to go up now or not, but I was thinking, nah, I've got a Q2 tyres, and then I've got the Q3 tyres I can keep to the end. I was kind of like, I think I was emptying my fuel. I think that's what I was doing, but I was making sure I wasn't leaking anything about the setup. But yeah, here we go. I was going to go out on the fresh Q2 tyres that I had spare. Kind of just get out and get a lap in for Q3 and see what I can set.
America's getting. Honest to God.
Again, there's me talking about tornadoes. I got a big addiction over storm chasing, as you can tell.
And for once, not politically or with guns. You know, I'd like to you want to take a guess at how many people have probably shot at a tornado time?
Anyway, here we go with our first lap in Q3 on fresh pairs of softs. Again, telling them to shut up. Nothing new. Anyway, here we go with the first one into Q3. With the DRS button on. As we head into turn 1 and 2. Nice on the brakes, into gear 3. Short shift to gear 4. Get the throttle down as much as you can. Kind of fucked it a little bit. I had to move my mic out the way because, you know, my mic kept getting in my way when I was trying to stay in into turn 1 and turn 2. As we head into turn 3 and 4, again, apologies if I'm mistaking the turns, I could be completely wrong, but I'm just going off my mind. It was probably the best, that's probably the best I've done the turns in the whole quality session from Q1 and Q2. So it's not looking too bad of a lap so far. So for these few turns here, nice, lovely and done. Don't know what I was saying there, not gonna lie. Again, the bottle job part of the section for me, what I spent, was spend like loads on TT, and I just could never do it in TT. As we go through the lovely jubbly, not too shabby, this time didn't spin, just decided to take it easy, but trying to push it at the same time. But you know, we got through it. As we head to the final turn onto the long straight, past the pit wall, pit entry. Just try and take it as tight as possible, I guess you could say. And across the line, and we set a 20.2. Not the bestest lap, not gonna lie. Not ideal at all.
22, 20,
but we got the other fresh tyres of the Q3 tyres, so we will go out on them again. But a 20.2 on the Q2 tyres. Anyway, as we head on to the final lap of Q3 on the Q3 tyres, as we cross the start line to start the lap, get the DRS button switched on or pressed on or whatever you want to say. As we head into turn 1 and 2, again, try and short shift all the way down, or quick shift or whatever you want to call it, just gear down all the way to third. Quick shift to fourth, get the throttle down, and we are about nearly a 10th up on that time, so it's not too shabby so far. As there's Mark telling me 3 minutes to go, again useless information. Purple sector 1 as we head into turn 3 and 4. Not too shabby, as Mr. Tenders there gets out of the way to make sure he doesn't block us on the lap. About 10th and a half up I think there. But I kind of lose the time, and now the mistake I done there is I braked way too much. I should have just put the car through, but I kind of panicked and just braked way too much. But is what it is. Purple sector 2. Nearly spun there, not gonna lie. I thought the car, and we are 3 temps up, and I'm thinking, oh okay, not too shabby in my head. Getting 3 temps through there, easy. Just make sure that I do turn the last turn correctly. Didn't do the best, kind of had a bit of understeer through it, but wasn't too shabby without nearly 3 temps. Yep, 3 temps, and we set a 1:19.9, and that is the final lap of quali. The fastest lap in Q3 we got is a 19.9. I get out the way of I think that's Tenders coming up. So we're gonna be starting. Well, Game Run actually beat my time, so we were gonna be starting from P7 on the grid, as Game Run did beat our time. Felt like I could have gone faster, but like I said, I'm really not confident with this car.
The weather alerts are also shutting up every time you go on the lap.
But yeah, onto the race, I believe. Yep, onto the race we go. We're gonna be doing the hard medium strat from the go.
No. Alert.
Put the
hards
for stint 1, and then the mediums on for stint 2. Pit lap 16, I believe that was set. And I was trying to see anyone else tyres, but it seemed like everyone was starting from mediums. But that wasn't the case after a couple seconds after everyone, a few people went on to
115 miles from Chicago.
But as I empty the fuel out to make the car a bit lighter, I add a bit more. I never under fuel. I don't know the fuel strats, so I kind of just keep a bit of fuel in, but I try and empty the fuel out as well. But yeah, as you can see, Game Run and a few other people starting on hards with me as well.
We're starting on a hard compound. We're gonna be pitting our
Now, Atlas can win the title this race if he wins the race. I don't know the possibilities if he loses or whatever, but I just know that if he wins the race, with or without passes lap, he wins the title. So.
Do you want me to mute?
Anyway, 5 red lights, and it is
shut up whenever the fucking tornado comes.
lights out, and away we go. Not the best start, not gonna lie, but it's not easy on hards. As Dan there with the mediums and the Aston Martin, it's a way better start than us. But as we head into turn 1, I kind of just break a little early, sorry, as the arc gets hit from the rear end there, as I get hit, and then I get kind of squished by my teammate there on the inside. But we continue. At least we didn't spin out. We went down a position, but you know, it is what it is. There's a Rampage is coming up behind us. He's on the medium compound. So if he was trying to get past us, I wasn't gonna fight him. There's no point. As there's Mark telling me there's an incident on the track. I believe there was 2 cars that crashed out. The Red Bull, I believe, and the Ferrari. I believe it was. I'm not sure though. Maybe both of them just spun. But we're behind the teammate now, sitting in P8, Rampage behind us in P9, Swave in P10, down in P6. But as you can see, Rampage is coming up to us, but I just let him pass. There's no point. He's on mediums, I'm on hards. There's no point fighting that. As we are now sitting P9, Swave behind us, Rampage in front of us, 𝐋𝐿 P7, Dan P6. Now, it's just to go. You just got to keep going, keep pushing, and see where we get. That's kind of what you do, just go in circles, as people say. Atlas that's a 24.3. Atlas is leading the race or the pack. But yeah, I'm happy enough to sit in P9. I feel like that's good enough for me. As long as they can keep straight behind me, that's fine. And my teammate spins there into turn 1. I believe Rampage kind of hit him a little bit. I'm not sure. So that's unfortunate for 𝐋𝐿, but. I believe we got a decent recovery. I'm not really sure. I didn't really look at the end results. I don't know. I hope we got a good recovery anyway. It's unfortunate. Sway's right behind us, but again, you know, kind of wanting to try and keep him behind. He kind of slowed down there. As Master Turtle, who is I believe in the top 3 or 4 span as well. I wasn't going to fight him. His pace is really good, so there's no point fighting him. As I have a big moment here, I kind of go off track, go wide. I let Swave go past. There's no point. You know, I wasn't going to do it unsafe. Come back on the track. So we sit P9, and Simon comes, so. And then there's a safety car. Safety car deployed. I'm not sure why or what happened. I believe it was something to do with whatever car is at the back there. I believe he just crashed. As I was telling Zach and Tyler, they can talk for a few laps. We go to the end of the safety car again. It was just, you know, how you imagine a safety car is. Just, you know, boring. There's me talking about where the White Austria is. Yeah, that's a race to forget. But anyway, safety car's in this lap, so we'll try and get a good start. We're then sitting P9. Simon's in front of us with Edge behind us. 𝐋𝐿 in P11. It's nice to see him back into it. But
okay.
Atlas is leading the safety car restart. So I was getting pissed off.
And if I hear one TikTok, am I allowed to just...
And here we go. Green flag. Racing resumes. I believe I was running as 1-0 wings, so I kind of was lacking on the straight line speed compared to some others who was running probably 0-0 wings. But as we head into turn 1, was that a Williams? I believe that was one off the track there. Yeah, it was Rampage that went off. And he spins. Don't know what happened there, but he kind of spun it. As I say, rip. But not too bad, not too shabby. I believe we gained the position, so it is what it is. We just continue moving on. I believe someone went off there. I believe it was that? No, it wasn't 𝐋𝐿. I don't know. Whoever was behind me, I think it was Edge in the McLaren. I don't know what happened. He just kind of went straight. And I spin. I lose my front wing. In my head, and I'm thinking, bruh.
I assume that means you're out.
Tyler thought I retired, but I didn't. And at Rampage and the 𝐿𝐍𝐍 of Max, they had the moment there. But as we pitted onto mediums, so we're doing the 2-stop shot now. We got a new front wing as well. There's me having a heater moment. Again about the AlphaTauri because of my confidence rates in this car. So fuck up the clutch.
Exactly. That's
But
what I'm
as we
saying.
pitted,
Good
we're going to be doing
question.
2-stop strat in the mediums.
I've
Some
said-
people
I
pitting on the hards as
still
well.
not confident in it. I'm
Hey, quick
confident-
question.
Yeah, another safety car.
This,
It is what it is.
It's like the DLC. Comes
You
with
said
a
it's
DLC.
like open seat out Ferrari. This is not my league. People
As
are getting
Tyler
confused now.
bought, he bought F1
This is not my league.
because it was on sale. He bought
This is
F1.
SCRL,
This
not
is SCRL.
whatever the fuck all these leagues called.
Someone else got confused with SRL in my league. They thought I was racing in my league, but it was actually SRL.
People are getting confused.
Ollie,
So I was
you
just
kind of
telling
made
them
it
that, you know,
difficult when you changed one letter.
I was just kind of explaining it.
True.
But yeah, onto the medium compound, sitting P18, hoping for a good recovery. We did catch up with the safety car, so don't worry, it wasn't on this lap. Again, me ranting about the car and the fact that I just didn't like this car, and I'm so glad I'm no longer going to be racing it.
Do I buy F1
Ever again.
for the meat?
Which will be more important, lad?
And then
Tornado
Tyler was
warning,
F1.
standby.
Isn't the end of the game coming out like next month?
And it should be June or July.
Discussing about F1 23. So excited for
God
that
damn,
game.
another tornado.
So excited.
Another tornado touchdown in Indiana.
Oh my god.
But anyway,
Stop him.
as the safety car I believe comes in after this little safety car run, but I do catch up as we get a delta time for some reason, don't know why, but I was going to cut to the end of the safety car. No, that's Sway, no, that wasn't Sway, I think it was the
I'm
next.
going to play on controller, so I
That
think
was Rampage. Or why did I think that was Sway? I don't know, my head's gone, it's 3 in the morning as I'm doing this voiceover after the race, I'm kind of tired, don't lie. But
You won't be the typical controller player that just fucking thinks of Mario Kart every round, every turn.
That's me talking about the controller players. Anyway, we move on to the safety car coming in. Again, sitting P17 now, because the Rampage pitted. So we're hoping for a good restart. I believe that was 𝐷𝐷𝐿 that was leading the safety car restart. I believe I kind of messed it up a little bit, unfortunately.
You're not last place, so it's not too bad.
Or maybe I didn't, I don't know.
That's Rampage's job, quite clearly.
Anyway, here we go, green flag. Yeah, I did kind of mess it up, not gonna lie.
Oh god, what did you do?
I decided to follow Phoenix, and obviously that's track limits because I'm past the
did?
white lines, and then I had 2 illegal overtakes. But I didn't realise, to be honest. And I believe this is, yep, this is the chaotic turn 1, turn 2, I believe I got, or was it? Oh no, yeah it was. Someone, I think it was one of the Red Bulls that got hit. The game was lagging a little bit. I was on, obviously, Swabe's lobby, so I was, you know, he lives in Canada, I live in the UK, so, you know, the lag's gonna be real. That's just how it was tonight. For some reason, lag was quite bad. But, P15 came from, was it, I believe, P17 or P18, so we gained a couple of positions. Someone else spins there, I'm not sure who that was, so we're now sitting P14. So not too shabby, that's what it is, obviously on the mediums as well, so. We keep moving on, and see if we can gain any positions and try and overtake Max. Again, the lag was really real, man. It was quite bad. Wasn't helping my situation. I was trying to get the move on the outside of Max, but he has the straight line speed. I don't, so I couldn't do it. He was clearly running 0-0 wings. I was obviously running 1-0, so he has the advantage of the straight line speed. As I corrected a bit of a snap of oversteer there, lucky I caught that. 𝐷𝐿 at the 24.1. Fastest lap of the session so far. But as we head into turn 1 on lap 9 after the safety car restart, Max kind of goes off there, I'm not sure what happened there. And then he unfortunately hits me off.
What are you fucking doing, you
And
fucking
then I have a major moment there of rage. That's my anger issues kicking in the heat of the moment of the race.
Rage mode engaged.
That's that.
Comes into track when there's people going.
Yeah, I don't know what Max was doing there. People were coming into turn 1. He should just, you know, let us go past and then come back on. It's a unsafe track. Thing. I forgot what it's called. He's just coming back on the track, very unsafe. Just fully back on. But it is what it is. We kind of spin P17. No, back to where he was. It is what it is. Not sure what the Red Bull was doing. He's kind of slow on the apexes. Try and get past him, but again, he has the straight line speed. I really wish I ran 0-0 wings. I think I would have got a lot of places if I ran 0-0 wings. It is what it is. The Red Bull backs out of that because I have the line. As that is game run there, that's span. So, unfortunate for him. I know the pain. We are nearly 4 seconds behind the park, which is quite unfortunate. There's Dan that sets the fastest lap with the 23.1. So now the goal is to try and catch up. Hope for another safety car. That's the main goal. As DRS is enabled. So yeah, I'm still kind of pissed off with what Mike's done, but in my head I'm just thinking, it's what it is. It's nothing I can do. Just gotta try and hope either another safety car restart, or I can just have the pace to catch up with the rest of the pack. Because I have a little bit of a moment there into, I believe, turn 2, as that is another safety car. Yep, another safety car. I'm lost count with the amount of safety cars.
3.
Oh, 3. There you go. Not sure what happened to cause the safety car again.
Also, fun fact, because my Canada VPN is active, I cannot download F122.
Why?
So, at
No,
least that will help us catch up.
And,
Why is no safety car?
As there's Zach asking why there's another safety car. But, I obviously didn't know what happened, so I'm not going to be able to tell him. I don't know what happened there, but I believe that was Rampage in front of me, and I was so confused. He just literally disappeared. And I was so lost. But I believe that's just the game just lagging. I believe he was an AI as well, so that might have been caused. It might have tabbed out the game, and it might have just
vanished.
Especially with the lag as well.
Get past him, man.
So yeah, I think that's just the game being the game, and then made them just lag back like crazy. But
grab the physics gun.
As I get a delta time there. I believe so, he pits. Yes, he does. As my teammate Chazzy's in the pits as well. A lot of people around the pits, I believe they're all pitting onto the hards. They were the medium runners from the start. It's lap 11, so if you start on the mediums now, you'd tire will be dead. But anyway, as the other, I think the third safety car comes in now. I think whoever's driving the safety car probably getting annoyed. They probably just want to chill, but they can't.
Are they able to pin something went?
But yeah, safety car comes in this lap. We're sitting P8. Game run behind us P9, and then it splits with a drive-through penalty sitting P7. 𝐷𝐀𝐄𝐆𝐔𝐄 P10, now that's Atlas's championship rival. So he's sitting P10, which means that Atlas is 100% winning the race. Winning the title, even if 𝐷𝐀𝐄𝐆𝐔 is sitting all the way back. Don't know really what happened with the safety car restart. It was kind of like a GT restart, but I have too much throttle down. I kind of mess it up.
Oh shit, my bad.
I kind of hit game run there. Oh, my bad. I was trying to give room for 𝐷𝐀𝐄. As we head into turn 1 game run, rear end splits. I get sandwiched into this massive chaos. Like, I hit the Ferrari, then I hit the Aston Martin, and then I go 2 wheels. I don't know what happened. I was like sandwiched in. I don't know what happened.
Multi-car pilot.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's turn 1 Monza for you. It's always like that. I was just getting sandwiched. It was like a pinball, just getting pinball around. And eventually went on with 2 wheels. So I'm sorry if I hit anyone there, but it was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Kind of like a pinball.
Oh, come on, Red Bull, for fuck's sake.
Kind of get a bit pissed off with the Red Bull there, I don't know what he was doing, but Anyway, lap 14, we're now P16, we've been literally everywhere on this track at this rate. P8, P6, P7, P20, P18, P4, I don't even know what it was, we've been everywhere. But again, I'm on the 2-stop strategy. I get a warning there. Track limits. I don't know what I do there. I just do like a massive drift. I don't know what it was. I don't even know how I done it, to be honest. I think my tyres was dying. I think they were quite low, or quite high in tyre wear, so they were kind of dying, so I was losing grip. I spin again. Shock. I got little tap front wing damage. As you can see, my fronts were dead completely. You can't see my bottoms because my camera's, covering it. But I decided to box this lap because I'm thinking there's probably going to be another safety car. So I might as well just box now, fuck it. And either way, I just didn't want to do more laps in these just dead mediums. They're just no grip at all. So P17, Chazzy passes me from up to P16. Tender comes in the pits. I believe he retired. So unfortunate race for him. But I believe he retires. I believe there was other cars in the pits as well, but I'm not sure who it was. I think anyone who came in the pits now probably retired, but I was just coming in to change tyres. As you can see, the pack, I believe that's Master Tail, that's P1 there, and they were heading through the tricky, most trickiest part of the track, or
fix
bottle
my
drop for me
Didn't even fix my wing.
track part. I kind of got pissed off because, you know, they didn't fix my wing, but honestly it didn't really affect how I felt the car, because still, even with the front wing, I still don't feel confident with this thing. It's a very not nice car. I mean, if you can drive the AlphaTauri, fair enough, but I couldn't.
Zach, I swear to God.
I kind of got a bit pissed off with Zach because he was playing
Don't even
TikTok.
want me, brother. You're playing TikTok on fucking League Racing. Mute your mic.
Yeah, it's typical Zach things.
If you're playing on TikTok, just
Anyway,
mute your mic.
so yeah, the only thing we can, sorry I'm yawning, the only thing we can hope for now is just a safety car. That's the only thing we can. We're just going to keep going until there's hopefully a safety car. Just letting P17, the Red Bull behind us, P18, 10-second pen. The game run ahead of us 7 seconds ahead with a 5-second pen, so technically he's like 3 or 2 seconds. But anyway, lap 16, nothing really happened, I believe, for that like 2 or 1.5 lap. And then splits, I don't know what happened here, but he just kind of hit the end of the pit wall there. I don't know what happened, but that resulted in a safety car coming out, as there was debris everywhere all over the track. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, interesting. Another safety car that'll help me catch up with the pack. And I believe my tyres were only like a lap or 2 old, so they were still kind of fresh, but like getting old. So I wasn't bothering. I knew I was going to last with the mediums till the end, and I don't know if anyone pitted, but I was still kind of questioning about what happened with splits. I don't know how he done that. I don't know whether he done it on purpose or he lost the card or he wasn't paying attention. I was still kind of confused, still am, to be honest. But kind of just, you know, is what it is. Well, yeah, I'm thankful that there's a safety car. And then the most stupid thing I done ever, I spin and I crash. I don't know what happened there. I think I just rode the curb too much and put too much throttle down, and yeah, I crashed out and retired. And yeah, in my head I'm thinking, yeah, that's it, GG's, I'm done. I'm like done with this car. Like a lot of people say it's a skill issue for me, but I mean maybe it is, but I can't drive this car. But that's round 11 of 𝐷𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐆𝐔𝐄. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, and make sure to subscribe. I'll try to release more League Race videos like this, hopefully a bit better expectations. But not the best video, obviously. Quality will be a bit better, but yeah. See you in the next video. See you in the next stream. Make sure to like. Take care.